I just flick to another screen. I think you see me normally, but I just then get like the screen with like it's like a silhouetted, but I can see the comments.
All right, cool. Perfect. It's really good to see you, by the way. How's it been going with your American trek, your
It's been
adventure?
awesome. I'm absolutely loving it. I must admit, it was one of those. I got back to the UK and within half an hour, I could have got straight back on a bloody plane and come back because everyone was sodding miserable. Um, and I ended up getting a train down to Cornwall for 6 days, and then I went back to Evesham for two. Oh my God, I'm never living in Evesham again. Um, I went back for 2 weeks. I think I was in Evesham 3 days, and then I just, funny enough, I dropped Raven a message and went, "I've booked flights. I'm coming back out. I'll come and see you." I was like, "I'm not staying here.
They didn't
Sod
give you any
this."
trouble at the border when you came back so quickly?
No, this time they let me straight through. They let me straight in. I was like, oh, "Okay, cool."
That is
I,
hilarious.
but to be fair, I was only supposed to be here 4 weeks. By the time I go back, it will be another 90 days.
But they did give you, I was going to say, they did give you 90 days, right? When you came in?
Oh no, they gave me 4 weeks.
And you
I just cancelled
overstayed
my.
the 4 weeks?
Well, no, because I can stay here for 90 days on my ESTA. On my ESTA,
Okay.
I'm allowed to stay up to 90 days. I just decided to cancel my flight and say, sod it, I'm staying longer and I'm going back in a couple of weeks' time.
I've done that a few times where I'm like, I think I'm done traveling for a little bit. I'm going to stay here a little longer than I anticipated.
Oh, yeah, totally. Totally.
Yeah.
Good morning, everyone.
Hello. Grand rising, everyone.
I hope everyone's keeping well. So, yeah, no, I've literally just been chilling out at the lake. We've been having some fun. Um, They opened up an Indian restaurant literally a week ago. Went for that the other. Oh, it was amazing. It was
I
like,
also had Indian
finally.
food last night. Thanks to
I
Siddhartha, I had to get myself a curry.
I
Yes.
love a good curry. I really, really do.
Good.
And this curry was amazing. It really, really was.
Nice. I like the spicy ones.
Yeah, I like a bit. I like spice. I must admit, I like spice as well. You
Hello,
gotta have
everybody.
some. You gotta have flavour. You gotta have spice. I'm not your typical British kind of guy. It's like
I was
you know,
gonna
I
say,
actually I do like flavour in
you get
my
the black
food.
pepper and you're like, "Whoo, this is hot."
Oh no, I can take a little bit more than just black pepper. No, I must admit, I love cooking and I love using flavors and I love using spices. I mean, it's so bloody important, and especially with British food as well. It's like you need to add that little bit of a kick to it, a little bit of a zing to it, so to speak. Don't get me wrong, I love my British food. I love a good roast dinner. I love me cottage pie that my
Good
grandma
Yorkshire
used
pudding.
to make. Oh God, yeah, Yorkshire pudding's amazing. It's like,
What about black pudding? Do you eat black pudding,
oh,
Minty?
I do eat
Yeah.
black
It's
pudding.
like, okay, you
I
are.
definitely do. Hell yeah. I love black. If you get proper black pudding for like on your breakfast, like a full English cooked breakfast, so good. So good. But
What about
I
sausage
love
rolls?
cooking.
That's another big one. British people
Oh,
love their
sausage
sausage
rolls.
rolls.
Oh God, yeah, sausage rolls. And I tell you what's even better than a sausage roll though, it's a pork pie. I love a pork pie. I'm missing pork pies. It's like I'm missing a proper
That's
pork
the one when you
pie
have
with a
the egg,
proper.
like, baked right in the center of it. Is that what I'm thinking of?
Oh
Instead of
yeah.
pork pie.
Well, no, you can get it that way. You can get it with
Okay, I've
just
seen
pork in,
those.
or you can get it with egg in it, or you can get it with apple in there as well. So you've got like an apple and pork pie, so to speak, going on. But what goes really well with a pork pie is a proper English pint, and I am missing a proper English pint at the moment.
Love it.
I
My favorite breakfast
love
in the
my real
entire
ale.
world is a well-made scone with clotted cream
Oh, scones
and
are
mango jam.
amazing. Oh, they really are. Hey, Raven, how are you? Good morning. She's popped in. I'll be using her cards today, guys. Lead with Energies Oracle deck. I'll be using her Oracle deck today, so I'm excited for using that. But no, scones are amazing, and I'm not being funny. There's a real English and Devon kind of argument going on how to do the proper scone, and I am very much cream first, then the jam on top, which I believe is the Cornish way. The Devonshire way is they say no, you put the jam on and then the cream on top, and I'm like, nah. Well, you
I've
can
been
do it
telling
both
myself I'm
ways.
gonna go carb free, but I'm like after I get back from Scotland because I'm gonna eat all the carbs while I'm in Scotland. I'm like,
When
I'll
you're in
wait.
Scotland, you have got to have haggis.
I've had haggis before. I don't know why you
I
guys
love haggis. It's amazing on toast. Haggis on toast is
oh,
just like, oh, it's so good and it's full of flavour.
I'd rather have what is it called? The eggs wrapped in Lennon. What is it called again? The egg
I
wrapped
was
in
going to say,
sausage and then deep fried. What are they called? Damn it!
I have no idea what you're
You
on
know what
about
I'm.
there.
Somebody help me out here. You know what I'm talking
I
about.
haven't,
They have
I
a
haven't got,
Renaissance fair all the time. Those are really
I
good.
haven't got, I haven't got a Scooby Doo on that.
Everybody's like
Like,
haggis on toast. Pass. Yeah, I'm with you
oh
on
no,
that.
no, gotta love
Scotch
haggis,
eggs. That's the
butter and
one.
then
Flaky
raspberry jam.
cheese.
It's got to be
Scotch egg.
strawberry jam, mate. Oh, Scotch egg. Oh,
That's the
you're on
one.
about
I was trying
sausage.
to think of the name. I love Scotch eggs. They're delicious.
It's sausage meat, isn't it? Yeah, it's sausage meat and breadcrumb. Oh, Scotch
Yeah,
eggs are amazing. I was like, what are you on about? Wrapped in a
no,
sausage.
that
I'm like,
is a
how
good
do you
Scottish breakfast. But why is everything deep fried? They even
to
have deep
be
fried
now hang on
American.
hang on a moment. I'm over here in the States. You lot literally deep fry bloody anything if it ain't meat, if it
Have you
doesn't
been? You haven't
stand
been to
still
a
long
fair
enough.
yet, have you, Minty? We have deep
Um,
fried butter at our country fairs sometimes. I
do you
said,
remember that chocolate? Do you remember that chocolate bacon we got? I mean, that
yes,
was
you
wrong on it. That was
wasn't a fan
wrong
of the
on it.
chocolate chicken.
That was wrong on every bloody level. I mean, I love chocolate, I love bacon, but sticking no, that was bloody weird. That
That's
was
what I
not
love about
normal.
introducing people to new countries, so they can try all the things. Whenever I go to a new country, I'm not the type of American that's like, all right, where's the cheeseburgers? I
Oh
want
no.
all the original local dishes. I want to try all the new stuff.
Oh, totally, totally. I'm always up for trying new stuff, but seriously, chocolate bacon, I'm never doing that one again. That was just nah.
What's the weirdest thing you've tried in America so far? It's not the chocolate covered bacon, is it?
Oh, it probably is actually, in all fairness.
Why?
I think
It's
it
just
really
random.
is. It really, really is the chocolate covered bacon. It was just like, no. Oh,
Someone just
I'm
said, "Did
sorry.
you say deep fried butter?" No, that's really a thing. Yeah.
And your biscuits and gravy is also a little bit of a wrong one as well. I'm sorry to
Oh, you
say.
can't diss the biscuits and gravy. No.
I so can.
See,
I'm
someone just
so
said, "I
sorry.
feel the need to say biscuits and gravy is my favorite breakfast." I used to eat that all the time until I tried to take care of myself better. So,
But what I
I
do
love
love, what I do love is you have pancakes for breakfast over here, and I think that's great. I like having a pancake every now and again as well.
I'm more of a savory girl. What can I say? I don't know about the sweet breakfast too much, unless
Now
it's
I
a
keep
scone.
hearing, now I keep hearing about these Twinkies. I still haven't tried a
Deep fried
Twinkie yet.
Twinkies.
And
Yes.
I'm just seeing now that there's deep fried Twinkie. Now, I would say that sounds bizarre, but to be fair, we deep fry a bloody Mars bar or a cream egg. So,
I was gonna
you
say
know,
you deep fried cream eggs as well.
apparently in Scotland, they've started deep frying cream eggs. I'm just like, who thinks of this idea of, oh, I know what would be good for this? I'll chuck it in a fryer.
It's kind of funny though, but my favorite thing to eat in Scotland is a Turkish kebab. So,
You've got to have a good doner kebab. I don't care where you go in the
the
UK.
doner kebabs, the shish kebabs. You need the real meat, not the fake stuff.
Well, either. I'm not being funny. After a couple of few beers or whatever, I'm not really too fussy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm not too fussy
But,
either at certain times.
but no, I do like a good kebab on the way home, and cheesy chips. Cheesy chips are
As
amazing.
long as I saw a picture the other day that had it was a screenshot of somebody eating, I think it was mushy peas and
Oh,
chips at a
yeah.
soccer field, and then somebody took a screenshot of it and said what was that? Oh my god. The guy
Mushy
that yelled,
peas
"The
are
British are
amazing.
coming." He said yes. He protected me from this. And it was really funny. Paul Revere, that's right. He said Paul Revere protected me from this. Really cracked me up. But this is what I mean, though. This is why Minty and I, we just love to hang out and chat about stuff, just random
We
things.
do. We have the most random conversations going for sure. There's no two ways about that one, I must admit.
But this is why I love hanging out with Minty. It's just a laid back, chill conversation. I love that.
Oh, curry sauce on chips
is amazing.
Yes, curry sauce. Oh my God, you find a proper curry sauce. That's amazing.
Funny.
Okay, I'm going home, and the first thing
they'll survive the apocalypse.
That's cool. I don't mind giving it a try. I still yet to try. I might actually try and buy some Twinkies today, and I'm going to give a Twinkie a try just because I haven't tried it.
I mean, they're not as good as they used to be. Nothing is as good as it used to be.
When I had a Reese's, I'm going to make Raven laugh here. I had a Reese's cupcake for the first time a couple of days ago. They're good, and then she also got me. I can't remember what it was called. Was it Butterfingers or something like that?
Oh, Butterfingers are the bomb.
Yeah, they're awesome. I just never heard of them before until a couple of days ago. And it was like, you need to try these. I'm like, okay, cool. But I must admit, I think the first thing I'm going to do when I get back in the UK, I've got to go to the pub and get a pork pie. Well, I've got to go to the shop and get a pork pie. Then I've got to get a proper pint. And then I've got to go and get fish and chips with mashed peas.
That's funny. It sounds like me after I was abroad for 15 years, and the only thing I wanted to eat when I got back was bagels and pizza.
I have to say,
right around the world.
I ain't gonna lie. There's a pizza place here. Oh my God, it is and I'm not just saying this. It really is the best bloody pizza I've ever had anywhere, including in the UK. And it's
people don't make pizza right anywhere else. Sorry, not even
I have
Rome.
to say, no, I don't think it do. But no, it was like there's this little local love when Butterfinger BB was a thing when I was a kid. What was the BB bit? I don't know what the BB bit is.
They're little Butterfingers.
Oh, that's what I've got. I've got a little packet of little Butterfingers. They're awesome. But no, there's this little pizza place. It's like an independent one here. Oh my God, it was to die for. It's so bloody good. It was like, I cannot believe how good this pizza is. And we've been a couple of times now. And it's like, I'll probably turn into a bloody pizza if I keep going back.
As soon as I went to the UK and I saw corn on a pizza and I was like, no. No. Whoever decides to put corn and tuna. I used to tuna on a piece of pizza.
Oh, yeah.
Sweet
Tuna's really good. My favourite, and I'm gonna really throw some people off here probably because I know there's always a bit of a debate about this. But I love pineapple on a pizza.
I could do with that, but sweet corn, no. It's funny, people coming into our conversation, they're like, what are you guys even talking about right now?
we're just talking about what we're having for lunch today, you know.
We're gonna do something spiritual today.
I can see you having a random pizza with corn on it. Oh, what was that in Scotland? I saw something about someone else does pineapple on pizza.
Oh no!
I think it is. I think it could be. Oh, I like that she's called Granny Weatherwax. I'm guessing you've got to be I'm pretty certain you're a fellow Terry Pratchett fan there, Granny Weatherwax. I'm presuming that's where it's coming from.
Janet's very cool. I'm excited to see Janet. She's one of the people I get to hang out with next week when I go to.
Oh, fantastic! Oh, that's awesome.
Janet. Yeah, she's fun. She takes me to cool spots. We go on adventures. Same with Tracy.
Oh, that's so cool.
And Marcella. I've got wonderful friends. That's why I just go to visit friends, really. That's why I'm going for a few days just to hang out with some people. You haunt some places, I love it.
Exactly. Oh, that's cool, Granny Weatherwax. I love that. I like to think of myself a bit more like Morse. So I am actually ginger, and when I was a kid, I was all knees and elbows, which was quite funny. My legs had a mind of their own, and they just went off in their own random way. I mean, they kind of still do that now because I really am bloody clumsy.
I was saying you're a little lanky. You're tall, Minty.
Well, yeah, I mean, I am, but it is like I literally can. The amount of times I'm doing myself an injury left, right, and centre is unreal.
No, I feel you on that. I'm very accident prone myself.
Oh, I love it. I
Minty
love it.
pulled me a card this morning, and it was very accurate. Thank you, Minty.
Oh, you're
I got
more
the
than
bumper
welcome.
card.
You're
Yes.
more than welcome. What kind of mushrooms are we talking, Michelle? Now, I do like a good mushroom. Actually, I tried morels for the first time
You
two
tried a
days
morel
ago.
mushroom. They're my
Yeah,
favorite.
we found
Where did you?
16 of them. We found
Oh
16 of them
wow.
here.
What did
And
you? What did you do? How did you cook them?
oh, completely like fried them in butter, got them really nice and crispy. Oh, they were to die for. They
You
were
should try
so
and
good,
stuff
Raven. They
them.
really
I usually
were.
stuff them with like cream cheese and like chives and garlic and a few other things, and then you fill them up, and then you deep fry them with a bit of corn flour on the outside. Oh, wow, they're so good.
Oh, that
There's all
sounds
kinds
good.
of
That
different ways
does
to cook
sound good.
morels, though. They're my favorite mushroom.
I
That and chicken
totally
in the
see
woods.
why. I am so understanding why now because I've never had a morale mushroom before, but we found 16 of them in this little spot where we're staying, and we keep going out every day afterwards going, is there any more grown? It's like I'm looking around for more morels. It's
They do
awesome.
pop up very quickly. You should check out those locations and go for a walk, especially this. This is the time of the year to kind of go mushroom foraging. And if you can find morel mushrooms, chicken of the woods, then you are, I mean, yeah, those are my two favorites. And ramps too. Have you ever
Oh,
seen ramps? Did you see those? They're like wild garlic onion type plants that grow. Oh man, they're so good. Ramp butter is the most delicious thing. I'm a chef, or at least I was originally. So this is one of the reasons why I have such a thing with food
that's
because I can make
cool.
whatever I want, whenever I want.
That's
So
so
yeah,
cool. That is so, so cool.
this is a very wonderful time, especially to be where you are right now, Missouri. You know, you get all kinds of great stuff down there.
Oh, exactly. Astral Munchies with Minty. I love it. It is definitely Astral Munch. Mate, we're going to go on a hell of a trip having a little bit of a munch. I'm actually having a banana and strawberry smoothie at the moment. So bear with me.
Oh,
Mm.
chanterelles are also really good. Good thought, Kara. Yes,
Chanterelles are
chanterelles.
really good. I mean, to be fair, I mean, I love my favourites like a portobello or something like that. But if you can get shiitake mushrooms, oh,
These are pretty
they're
good.
awesome as well. I love a
I
good
like the
shiitake mushroom
microphone.
as well.
We are talking about a lot of food this
I
morning. I didn't have
I
breakfast.
love how people say, look for the
I have a mango
south-facing
smoothie.
hill. Now, this is something that does make me chuckle when people go, oh, you need to go south or you need to go north. It's like, I don't have a built-in compass. I don't know what way south is.
Follow the sun, Minty. The sun sets in the west.
I still struggle with figuring that one out sometimes as well because I look at the sky and I'm like, is it really west? Is that west? I ain't got a
We've
clue.
had a lot
I
of
just go
cloud cover.
wandering.
I'll give you that. It's hard to
Well, yeah,
tell with the cloud.
that's true. I mean, back in the UK, definitely. But I mean, it does always make me laugh when people are like, you need to go to the south side. I'm like, yeah, what side's the bloody south?
Could you imagine Minty getting lost in the Ozarks?
Oh,
Like,
I could get lost in I get lost everywhere. I've got no sense of direction whatsoever. In all fairness, even back home in like my local town, I could get bloody lost. Oh, the Mississippi River is east. I know. I'm presuming you're on about the way it's flowing. That it flows east. See, again, I'm like, really? You need a pocket compass. Well, there's apparently a compass on your phone, but look, I struggle to send a text. I just go to my spirit guides, point me in the right direction. They're like, this is going to be fun. We'll send him on a little journey.
well, speaking of fun, how about we play a little game this morning? I'm going to
Let's
think
do
of a
it.
number because we don't have enough
Awesome.
time to give everybody a reading. So we'll do a couple, just see if they can guess the number in my head, and then they'll get a
Sounds
reading,
good
and
to
then we'll
me.
do 1
We
to 10.
totally do that. Totally do that.
All right,
Stand
cool.
with your
I'm
left
thinking of
arm
a number
facing the
between
sunset.
1 and 30.
Cool. Stand with the left arm. Oh, cheers, Helen. I'll give that a try.
I said 30, Daniel Jackson. I knew you were going to say 33. That's why I kept it 30. Y'all are hilarious. I was trying to keep it low numbers to make it easier to guess.
I love it. I love
Who's
it.
the first person to guess it? Nobody said it yet.
I reckon I know what your number is.
One person was close. One person was one number off. No, nobody said it yet.
I
That's
reckon
funny.
Granny Weatherwax was close to your number. I like how people are putting multiple numbers in the comments. It's like hedging your bets.
So just keep
You
up
should just
now.
put, why don't you just put 1 to
Nobody
30?
has guessed my number yet. That is freaking hilarious. Haha.
That's nuts. That's
I'm a
nuts.
closed book today, folks. How is seriously nobody has guessed number 22? Not
No
even one
way.
person.
No way. Oh,
I
there we go.
guess Stephanie
Donna
Stephanie
Becker.
and Allison both guessed it almost simultaneously.
Okay. Let's have a look. Number
Look at you,
22. Let's go
Allison.
number 22. It's not fair. I can't see what's being guessed in Facebook. I'm sorry, Michelle. Right, let's have a look.
It was funny. Everybody just were like, okay, there was 3 people that guessed it all the last second. All right, it was 22.
That's cool.
So
22. Let's have a look.
22.
So for anyone that's pulled 22, you need to go for an Indian curry tonight. Is what my guys are doing. No, my guys are winding you up.
Tracy says, I love pizza 22. Me too, Tracy.
I'm sorry, it's an Indian curry for 22. It's not pizza. You're out of luck.
I know, Amanda, you were the first one that said 22. I did notice. There was a lot of scrolling I had to do.
Okay, so the cards I'm using today, Raven Adams is in the chat. She designed these Lead with Energy Oracle decks. So I'm using her Oracle decks today, and they're absolutely stunning. And funny enough, I've got the card Passion. And I do feel that for anyone that's actually being drawn to the number 22, this is about new beginnings and new starts is what I'm being drawn with. And I feel like there's new projects coming up for people as well. And I want to say this is now the time not to second guess or question yourself. This is the time to really start putting those plans in place. I do feel like, so when I'm talking about new projects, this could be like moving house, this could be changing job, this could be a new relationship, it could be finding that new hobby for you. But it's about you putting yourself first, because what I'm also being shown is over the last 3 or 4 months. So I want to say, yeah, probably since the beginning of January, this year was very much about letting go of the past, very much about stepping into your true self, stepping into your true power, and actually making differences for yourself this year. It's like you've looked in the mirror and gone, I am not having the same year as I did last year. So if that does resonate with anyone that picked 22, please let us know.
Well, that resonates with me. And
Well,
I
that's
picked
cool.
22. So there
I
you
love
go.
it. Well, I'm glad. And I just had a morale mushroom fall out.
There you go. See?
There we go. See?
I'm loving these cards, Raven. They look really cool.
They are awesome. They really are. I love these cards. So I found a morale this morning, just not a real one, sorry.
Not yet. It's still early, Minty.
It is still early. It is. I must
you
admit.
you can still go out and catch your breakfast, you know?
Oh, before it jumps up and runs away.
Stephanie resonated with that. Stephanie also had 22.
Thank
a
you.
nice one. Good
That's
stuff.
cool. And if it resonates with you,
It
you picked a
resonated with me and I
different
picked
number.
27.
I was going to say, if it resonated with you and it was a different and it's a different number, that's absolutely fine, because it means that the message was meant to be heard. You were meant to hear that message as well. Daniel Johnson, fry the card and we'll eat it. I need to have some proper butter on it as well.
Well, let's just do the 1 through 10 thing, so that way everybody does get a reading today. But
yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. 1 to 10.
All right, so 1 through 10. All right, and then we'll pick a number. You guys, whatever number pops into your head first, number 1 through 10. We'll do 10 readings, so that you'll get the one. But like I said, if you have a number popping in your head, what's the first number we should rattle off? Daniel Jackson says number 3.
Let's do it. Let's do number 3.
Who else has number 3 in their head right now? Anybody else see 3? All right. This is going to be for the 3s in honor of Daniel Jackson.
Awesome. Well, the card I've pulled is protection. Now, I feel like, okay, let me think. I'm feeling like this is a time where it's about looking after your energy. This could be about speaking your truth, being mindful who you're spending your time with at the moment. It's very, very important. I also feel like it's very much about a time of grounding. I do feel like there might be a little bit of chaos that's going on around you at the moment, or there's argument. I feel like there's like disagreements going on around you, and people are trying to pull you into arguments, trying to pull you into their disagreements. And I want to say, make sure you keep those boundaries in place. Don't get involved. It's not worth it because it's very much um, kind of saying this is your time to not get involved, however much you want to. It's just going to cause more chaos for you than it would do, and it's about raising your vibration as well. And sometimes people need to be able to fight their own battles, and I don't mean that in a disrespectful or rude way, but this is normally where it's like pick your battles, pick what's worth arguing. Now, this doesn't always have to be home life, this can be work, relationship, wherever, but it's pick your battles, be a bit more cautious, be a bit more careful. Carrying some great crystals around with you. One of my favorites, black obsidian, is great for grounding and protection, smoky quartz, or even tourmaline. And what I tend to find is if the problem doesn't go away, throw the crystal at their head. They soon move. Um,
Now you're
especially if you get a proper lump as well. It's surprising how quick they disappear. He's like, poof, they're gone. But no, this is very
funny.
much about grounding and looking after you and just stepping into your true self. And it really is. It's like just be mindful of your energy. So I hope that helps for number threes.
That was a good one. Thank you. Aaron says, "What's the
No problem.
rage?" It doesn't work for online, does it? Damn.
You're not trying to kill them, maybe just break their nose.
Crystals are a
I'm
powerful
joking.
deterrent for
I'm
lots of
joking.
reasons. Daniel says,
Right in
"Wow,
the
right
third
in the
eye.
eye."
Exactly. You need to blind them. Stop them from seeing.
Oh, I feel like I
Oh,
missed a
I hope that
comment.
made sense for number threes. I hope that made sense for number threes.
Thank you, Minty. That was a good one. How about number 5? We had a lot of people with
Oh,
number
I like her.
5 in their
Let's
head.
see what we got for a number five. Oh, we got one of the UFO cards that is coming out now, which again is still from Raven. And this one I love is called Reflection. So I really love this because I feel like there's for people that are going through number five at the moment, they're really in that deep self-reflection at the moment. I feel like there's a lot of healing going on, there's a lot of letting go of the past. This is a time to be journaling or putting your thoughts down. I'll bang on about till the cows come home, getting out in nature. I love sitting with my trees. I love sitting by water. But and funny enough, talking of water and trees, there's both in this. And it's about taking that time to look after you. It's about taking that time, maybe journaling. This is the time to work through any difficulties. That might have gone on in the past. Knowing your worth, knowing your value is massively important. And this is a great time as well for self-reflection. This is kind of like what I call the planning time of when you're wanting to start something new. So you might be in that process of, I want change in my life, but I don't know what I want. This is a great time to get outdoors, to get out to meditate, and then start journaling or writing a list on what it is that you want to change. And it's about just taking that little bit of time for you. So I hope that makes sense for people, and I hope that helps.
That was a good one. Thank you very much. Anybody resonate with that for number 5s? I love the card, by the way, the reflections.
Oh,
That's a really cool.
the card is absolutely stunning, I must admit. The UFO
Yeah,
deck is probably my favorite, in all fairness.
I love
Oh,
that.
Megan, I'm glad that resonates for you as well. And that's the thing. Sometimes we think when we got to make changes in our life, we've got to be in a rush, we've got to do everything so quick. And we don't. We can just sometimes sit there and just rest and take time and plan and process. So it might be like, okay, I want to move house, but what do I need to do to the house that I'm in? Where is it I want to move to? What area am I looking for? So that's where that self-reflection can come into it as well.
Hitchhiker's Guide to the
Guide to
Galaxy.
the Galaxy. I love it. Yeah, to always take a towel with you. Always take a towel.
Yeah.
Wherever you go, take a towel.
I want the toasting thing that she had. What do you call it? Where you could toast? It's just a knife
Oh
that
yeah, the instant
bread.
toaster on the
I
knife.
love
I
that
love
thing.
that.
Ever since I saw it, I was like, genius.
But it's not going to be great for buttering the bread, though, is it? It's going to be man. It's going to not work on
Butter's
buttering the
melted,
bread.
then it's perfect. It's already hot. You just got it's good to
Well, no,
go.
the butter would just disappear, wouldn't it? It just like you'd be there kind of scooping up into your hand, kind of thing.
That's funny.
Marvin
Don't
is my
forget.
favourite, though. Marvin is definitely by far my favourite character, without a shadow of a doubt.
I love that he filmed the whole movie in his bathrobe.
Oh, definitely.
I want the illuminated thumb ring. Yes, Daniel Jackson.
Yes. Yeah, I'm totally with you on that one, mate. Totally with you on that one as well. So what's the next number we're going to go for? So
What's the next number? Which number
we've
should we
done
do
3,
next?
we've done 5. Yes, it
Every
is the
time I
number
see the number
42.
42, I immediately think of the meaning of life.
Oh, totally. Totally. You can't not think of it. It's like, yeah. It's like order 66 at like McDonald's or so, or anywhere that you go, like McDonald's or somewhere. It's like, yeah, that was the execution to kill all the Jedi.
One of my favorite sessions that somebody did for hypnosis, it was like a family member that was dropping off another family member, and they didn't believe in
Mhm.
any of this hypnosis stuff. And they said, well, if I could ask one question, I know what question I would ask. And they're like, oh, what question? And they were like, oh, I'm not giving you the question. If this isn't bullshit, then you can come up with the answer even if you don't know the question. And they were like, all right. So then later on, the daughter was under hypnosis, and they said, hey, what was that one question that we were going to 42, 42. The answer is 42. And she was like, I don't understand. Why is the answer 42? Like, what is the question? And they said, don't worry about the question. That's the answer. So later on, they gave the answer 42, and the guy like nearly fell over, and he was like, holy shit. So not only did Spirit know what he was about to ask, but it even understood the nuance and the joke that he was trying. You know what I mean? Like Spirit was
exactly.
smart.
Exactly.
Love it. People are saying 7 a lot.
Okay, let's have a look for number 7s. Let's see what we got going on for number 7s today. Oh, we got another UFO one. Who knows what this one's going to be?
Nice.
Oh, I love it. So we got the fog. Now, this is a time of clearing and clarity that's coming through. So I want to say that probably the last, what I'm being drawn to here with this one is saying that the last 2 or 3 months have been quite a roller coaster emotionally, is what I'm getting on this one, if that makes sense at all. And I just feel like you're kind of coming through the fog. You've found your clarity. It's like I now know who I can and can't trust. I'm now aware of who I want in my energy and who I don't. I feel like I'm making clear, direct decisions and direction as well. So it's like whatever has gone on that's kind of caused chaos is now kind of coming to an end, and it's like a path has opened up. Now, don't get me wrong, when we go through quite what I call tower moments in our life, if I was using the tarot deck, I would be looking at this as the tower card, because it's not all completely broken. But what I do feel is significant blockages are being removed, or it's that realization of not being taken for granted anymore, or stepping into your truth, stepping into your power, stepping into your strength. And it's very much about going, you know what, I'm doing me. And sometimes we've got to put ourselves first, you know. It's so important to put ourselves first.
Mhm.
You know, it's about finding our own happiness as well. We'll never find, no one else can give you happiness. They can share your happiness, and you can share happiness with each other, but you have to find happiness within yourself first. So this kind of like coming out the fog is about you discovering you, finding you again, finding your happiness. And I want to say you've got exciting times ahead, certainly from, I would say, the end of April, beginning of May, going all the way through to August is going to be very much this kind of like, it's like being a child in a sweet shop. It's like you're on a magical new journey of finding yourself. So really enjoy the journey and the process that you're going through. So I hope that made sense. I hope that helps. And thank you for letting me link in.
Beautifully said. Thank you. Who
Nah,
had
it's
number
cool.
7? Does that resonate with you guys? Number 7s? Love that.
We are only responsible for ourselves. Even my spirit guys are like, Christ, how does he manage it? And like, look at him going off on the wrong route again. Oh, well, we'll wait here until he realizes and comes back.
Uh, I had to back up and
Oh,
listen for my reading. I missed that you were doing 5. I'm doing a loss of readings and energy healings this year, so that resonated. Journaling is so hard. It is, Tom. Yes, I agree.
I'm glad it made sense. I'm glad it made sense. So thank you. I am so grateful. Who do we have next? What's the next
I'm saying
number that we're
we've
going to
got all
go?
the prime numbers here. 5, 7, 3, 5, 7. Let's do 9 now.
I was
Anybody
about
have
to say
nine
nine.
in the head? Yeah, we did
Straight
3,
up.
5,
I
7. We may as well
we've
do
done
9
three,
now.
5, 7, 9. 9 is coming up. We're not going to go like 1 to 10 normally, like anybody else. No, we're going
Yeah,
to play
no, we're
squirrel.
just gonna be random today. Let's see. Number
We'll
9.
have the squirrel running around.
Today. Anybody say number 9 earlier? Because this one is. I love that if it just resonates, even if you don't have the number in the head, you know it's for you.
Exactly. Well, funny enough, I've now just had a card literally fly out, and it's one of the Lake of the Ozark cards again as well. And I love this one because we got stillness. This is about
Mm,
pausing. This is about taking time for you. This is about doing what you enjoy. So this is more about um, s- doing that hobby that you might love, that you might actually keep putting off doing, or that project that you keep putting off doing. This is very much now sort of say, I would say actually this weekend coming up is very much about getting out into nature, getting out. I keep getting shown. I want to take someone here. I feel wants to take their crystals outdoors and really give them a really deep charge and cleanse in like a lake, the river, a sea, or something like that. So this is a great time for doing this as well.
mm.
And it is. It's like sort of say reminding you to take rest. You don't always have to be going at 100 miles an hour. We don't always have to be busy. Sometimes we need a day where we just watch shit TV like Netflix. Sorry, I swore. Watching TV like
You drop F
Netflix.
bombs all the time here. It's fine.
Oh, that's cool. Okay. But
All good.
sometimes you need a day where you literally are like, you know what, I'm just going to crash a series on Netflix, or I'm just going to watch a movie, or just take that little bit of time out and I'm going to just eat snacks on the sofa and just veg. This is kind of reminding you that it's okay to do this. Now, obviously, if you do this for about 3 months, then I would probably say it's time to go for a walk. Um, but it's just reminding us that actually if we look after our energy in the sense of taking that time to rest, it does then help us to, when we're ready to get back onto doing tasks and jobs again, we're much more energized and recharged. Now, that can also be about people as well. I'm quite a fan of shutting the door to the world every now and again, believe it or not, and just going, no, ain't happening. I need a day where I'm not seeing anybody or talking to people, and that's cool. That's okay, and it
Charge
might be
that
just doing
battery.
your own thing. It's charging that battery. So I want to say for anyone that have picked number 9, I feel like they are literally going at 1,000 miles an hour at the moment. And this is the reminder to say, stop, take time for you, take a day out, even if it's only an hour. You might be going having a soak in the bath, but it's that looking after you is massively, massively important. So stillness. I hope that helps.
It does indeed. Thank you. Oh,
No,
Aaron,
that's
thank
cool.
you. There you go. That's
Ah,
helpful,
thank
Aaron.
you. Ah, that is so we've had 3, 5, 7, 9. Who are we going to go to? What number are we going to go to next?
All right, what number should we do next? Oh, I'm hitting buttons here. What number should we do next?
How about 10?
All right, might as well.
Let's do number 10. Anyone thinking of number 10? Ah, Lynn, I'm glad that made sense for you. I really do. Let's have a look, see what we got for number 10. Oh, what we got picking up now. Oh, I love this. So we got another Lake of the Ozark one, and we got peace. I love this.
Oh, nice.
I want to say that you're the people that are number 10s. I feel like they're being very much a counselor or peacekeepers for others at the moment. And I want to say that it's sometimes we need to make ourselves available for other people to be able to offload. And I think as spiritual people that we are, we want to help others. We want to raise other people's vibration. And sometimes that is that very much being that peaceful place that people can come to,
Hmm.
if that makes sense. So don't be surprised if you're being quite a counselor at the moment. Don't be surprised if you're helping a lot of other people at the moment, or they're coming to you. It's like I always say, people that have kind of the number 10s at the moment, if you got on a bus and said good morning to someone, wouldn't be surprised if within half an hour you've heard their life story, because they just feel like they can approach you and you're happy and willing to listen and learn on that one as well. So
Hmm.
it's one of those where you're very much being that kind of like little sanctuary for people at the moment as well. And again, I just feel like this is also about you finding peace in yourself. I feel like you're actually quite content, quite happy in yourself. I feel like everything is being done at your own speed, at your own pace, and you won't be rushed either. So it's very much where you are very much a perfectionist as well. So I don't mean that in a disrespectful way. It just means you take great pride and great care in what you do as well. I keep getting shown bringing in art and creativity as well. So whether that's taking photos, painting a picture, listening to music, whatever brings that creativity spark out in you, this is the time where you should be doing this one as well. So I do feel like that's going to bring that energy in for you. So I hope that makes sense for number 10s.
Yes, wonderful. Thank you.
Cool.
What number should we do next? What have you guys got in
Who,
your heads now? We haven't
what's
done
the
yet.
next number?
Number.
Exactly.
First person to pick one we haven't done yet. I'll just pick it.
That's cool.
Although I have
Sounds good
noticed
to me.
where the comments are kind of lagging a little bit today, where we won't see
Yeah, it
any,
seems to have
then
gone.
we'll see like 50 comments pop up all at once, and I'm like, what is happening? Did you
We
notice
got
that? Is it
number,
doing it for you as well?
I did. We got number 2. Let's go
Number
for
two,
number 2s.
number two.
Let's see what number 2
Hi,
is going to
Summer.
bring in today.
This one is
Here
in
we
honor
go.
of Summer and anybody else that had number
Well,
2.
we are back on the UFO deck, and I love this one. And we got vacations. So number 2s, I feel like you're very much looking at where's the next trip, where's the next adventure, where's the next holiday, and I've got great excitement going on with this as well. And I feel like this is like I want to do something that I don't normally do. So it's like I'm stepping out my comfort zone. So if you're normally I want to lay on the beach and do nothing for a week, I feel like this might be where you're looking at, let's go hiking, let's get into the hills, let's go on a bit of an adventure. And then if you're a bit more of the adventurous type in that sense, this is kind of looking at doing the reverse to that. But it is about
Dale
making
is right
sure that we
though. Look,
run
there's a
those
big flare that
holidays.
we did get some
What
big flares, Dale. You're right. We got
you
some big
did,
ones.
you did.
Yep.
But what I want to say is, though, this is very much about taking holiday, taking that time. Um, it's like planning that trip, plan something that you're excited about and looking forward to. Sometimes we have this thing of we got to wait to save for the money. And I'm not saying that be reckless or anything like that. But sometimes the universe is going to be like, well, look, we'll provide you with the money once you book your holiday. So it's like just book a trip, and if you can pay it off in installments or something like that, you will find the finances for it. Even if it's a long weekend away, it would do you the world of good. And this is kind of the reminder of saying time to travel. And when we're traveling as well, we start meeting different people. So we don't know who we're going to bump into. We don't know who we're going to talk to. We don't know what connections we're going to make. So that and this is why I love traveling, because it's just like a great big mystery adventure kind of thing of where you're going, and it can open up so many more doorways. So definitely go for the travel. It's the right time for it. So I hope that helps.
Travel is always the right decision in my book.
Oh, totally.
There's no better way to expand yourself than to travel.
Mm.
And the more affordable you go in regards to travel, the more you embrace the experience, in my opinion. Because I've
Of course.
traveled in luxury, and then I've traveled just backpacking, broke as a joke, and I think I had my most wonderful experiences when I was actually broke.
Exactly, because it really makes you live on the edge and you're living on
It
that
challenges
shoestring and
you.
that
Yeah, you make
experience.
you converse with people and get out there more and do stuff more. No, I totally think
Exactly.
so.
And I know
Yeah.
that Raven would agree with me on this one as well. It's like, like Airbnbs are being great, but also like get into those hostels. Just jump on a plane and buy a plane ticket if you're wanting to get overseas. Find a hostel when you get there, especially back in the
Yeah.
UK. You can
Make
pick a
sure you read
hostel up for
the
like
reviews
30
of
to
the
50
hospital
quid.
because you get it.
Oh, no, that's even more excitement because you can turn up at some places
You
and
don't want to leave with bed bugs, but you know what I mean. There's other
some
ones that are
some of the
great.
hostels, the bed bugs are the least of your worry.
True. That's probably the least parasitic thing in that hostel, to be honest.
Exactly, exactly. It's the two-legged parasites that you have to worry out
Eat it
for.
to
Um,
Google
but, but no, joking aside though, hostels are absolutely amazing places to
Yeah.
go to now. And that stigma is like, they need to get rid of that stigma because there's some truly beautiful places to go to. And
It's the only thing I
it's
can
just
afford in
very
Amsterdam.
much,
It's the only thing in Amsterdam you can
yeah.
afford if you're a backpacker is the hostels. But they were great.
Exactly. And they're great. At the end of the day, you just need somewhere to get your head down and somewhere to have a shower or something, probably.
Yeah.
Um, and then go exploring. Just go mooching around and seeing what you find and see who you talk to.
The
And,
best thing I ever did
it
in my life
doesn't
was go backpacking and just live
exactly.
literally
You
travel
don't.
around with everything I own on my back like a turtle. But it's fine. You know,
That's exactly what I'm doing at the moment.
it really makes
I'm like,
exactly though, but it makes
I
you
am
appreciate
like,
what you have. And
exactly. I am very much like a Ninja
recognize all the
Turtle.
things you don't need in life too. Like, because you can fit a lot. You'd be surprised. And there's
Well,
people that
funny
even
enough, we
have
had this.
like that. Even though I was like, no, I couldn't do it. With Aiden being 3 years old, I was like, no, I couldn't do it anymore. Sorry.
We had this great conversation last night actually about how we don't like stuff and we like getting rid of stuff as
Mhm.
well. So and I think that's one of the things that I'm absolutely loving is the fact that I am literally living out of a backpack like a turtle because I really don't
Yeah,
have anywhere to go.
I
Um,
love it. I love it.
and it's
Honestly,
my
though, it's
favorite.
exhilarating. And I've done it. I've downsized I call it downsizing, where I've downsized my entire life down to either one backpack or a suitcase. And I've done that 5 or 6 times now.
Yeah, and
And it feels
sometimes that's what
good,
you need to do.
actually. Yeah.
Exactly.
The only
Susan,
thing
I'm
I
in
keep are my
Missouri at the
books and my
moment.
crystals, funnily enough. I end up leaving like a big box of crystals or books somewhere that I'm like, I'll be back for this. And then 5 years
Oh
later, I don't
yeah, I've got a friend of mine back
like
home. He's got a friend of mine back home has got a massive plastic box container with like crystals, cards, and stuff. And I'm like, I will come back for it. I just don't know when. And she's like, it's fine. It's
exactly.
got space here.
Yeah, that's why I have a lot of friends that are holding on to shit for me. They're like, she'll be back.
Exactly. Eventually. Eventually. Susan, I'm in Missouri at the moment. At Lake of the Ozark is where I am at. What's our
Yeah.
next number? What's the next number we're going to
Uh,
go for today?
we did have the twos. How about we go with the number ones?
Let's do number one. Let's see what we got for number
You had
one.
number
I
one
love
today.
that.
This one is for you.
Here we go. And we're back with the Scottish Oracle deck. And I love
Mm,
this kindness.
which one is
I
that one?
love
Kindness.
this.
Oh, nice.
And I think this is actually about when we share our kindness out to others, it does also get reflected back to us as well at the same time. I keep getting shown here as well. It's making connection with friends and family. It's spending time with each other. It is spending time with people. And it's one of those where it might have been a bit rough, but it might be that your circle has got smaller, but it's better, it's stronger, and there's much more love and kindness that's going around. And I have this thing that I love to do is that I'll just talk and say hello to random people as I'm walking around, and people look at me as I'm either going to mug them, or they look at me as though I've got two heads. Like, why the bloody hell are you talking to me? And I'm just like, morning, how are you, mate?
In the
Or one of
country,
my,
people are more used to that. But in places like London, yeah, I have noticed that where people are like, what are you
oh
talking
yeah,
for?
exactly. They're like, well, even around here, because I've actually realised that apparently, whereas I say to people, all right, mate. So, of course, all right, mate, back home is a hello. Here, they're like looking at me as if like, yeah, I'm fine. And
Yeah,
it's like,
nobody,
oh,
no
they think,
Americans know that all right mate means hi.
yeah, exactly. And I still keep
Probably
saying it.
thinking you're
Hey,
actually
Michael
like, are
Zinn!
you all right? Like,
Michael Zinn, my very good friend, is here. How you doing, dude? Hope you're keeping well, mate. Um, all right, mate. Cheers, mate. I love it. But yeah, it's that sharing kindness. Maybe so. Something I love to do is Minty could go to your Missouri outing. I probably could. But what I like to do is when I'm out and about, say hello to people, give them a little smile. It raises their vibration. So you're sending out that kindness. Now, this isn't got to be for gaining anything back. It does make you feel better, even if they don't smile, because I guarantee if you just have a little quick glance back, they are like, you can sort of see their energy is raised and their smile has got a little bit more as well. So it is that time for sharing out that kindness. So I hope that makes sense. I hope that helps.
I
Who do
love
we have
that.
next?
Lynn does. She says, Lynn says, I compliment people who look like they're having a rough day to see them smile. I do that too, Lynn.
I love
I'm a
that.
weird
I
person
love
though.
that.
Like I'll randomly walk up to somebody on the street, tap them on the shoulder, and be like, "I love your shoes." They just
You know
walk
what
away.
I've loved? One of the things that I've loved around here is the amount. I mean, my dreads are actually going to get shaved off today. I'm actually going to go completely bald and regrow my hair and get a proper mohawk because my dreads have had it, or they're getting. I'm getting fed up with it. But one of the things that I've absolutely loved around here is the amount of people that will come over and they'll be like, "I like your dreads, dude," or "I like your look," and I'm like, "Oh, cheers, mate! I really appreciate that." It's like, ah, it's so cool. He did definitely pass as the final boss at the Tavern Quest. I love that. I love that.
Yeah,
That
but he
is
gives you a
so
riddle
cool.
to solve, right? Like, he doesn't bite you; he
Just
just makes you think.
it's awesome. What's the next number that we got
Let's
next?
do
What's the
number
next
8.
number?
I always like to have number
Number
8.
eight. I
Yeah,
love number eight. The good old infinity number. I love that symbol. It really is a powerful one. Oh, we got a Lake of the Ozark card here as well. And I love that we got crystals. So this could be about going crystal shopping. Put
any
the
reason?
dreads in your beard, Dan. I love that. I love that. Put the dreads in your beard. Turn your phone, mate. It's all right. I'll leave it as it is, as I'm here now. But what I want to say is, though, crystals. I feel like this is very much about getting grounding. This is very much about getting that. Oh, what's the word I'm looking for? My brain's just gone blank all of a sudden. It happens. But yeah, I want to say this is about connecting with your crystals or connecting with the earth energy. It's bringing in that grounding, bringing in that peace, bringing in that protection. But I also want to say this could be a time where it might be on a physical level that you need to cleanse your crystals or give them a bit of a polish or give them a bit of a recharge as well, in all fairness. And like I say, go crystal shopping, you know. It's kind of dangerous for me because I'll come out with half a bloody shop. Um,
Same.
it's like you can never just buy one crystal. But it's also very much about I love meditating with crystals as well. And different crystals that you meditate with will bring you onto different frequencies. So I love using clear quartz, smoky quartz for clarity and for direction. I'll use malachite for clearing anything negative. But if you meditate with the crystals as well, it's like it will bring the energy into your aura. So it's like you're carrying that crystal around with you all the time. So very much start working with your crystals is what I want to
I
say for
don't need
number
an excuse, but thank you anyway. I'm gonna take that excuse straight to the shop today.
8. That's so cool.
I
I
love
love
it.
it.
It's
I'm
the
pretty sure
universe.
when I'm in
Yes, I
some,
need another one.
well, that's the thing. I think when I'm in St. Louis, I'm sure I'm going to find a crystal shop or two, and I'll probably be having myself a little nose in there, like, you know, have a little nose around and see what pops up. What's
All
the
right.
next
So what
number
are we?
that we got?
I was gonna say, what are we missing? I think. Did we do number 4?
No, I don't think we did. Let's
I
do
think
number
we did.
4.
Good.
Oh,
Jason
recently found a
has
selenite at a
number 4.
small town. Oh, I love selenite. Selenite's an
Selenite's one of
amazing
my
crystal.
favorites as well.
Yeah,
I
same
always
here,
love selenite
definitely.
close to me.
So number fours, I want to say that we got. the card signs. Now, this is spirit trying to give you a message to let you know that you are on the right path, you are making the right decisions, you are making the right choices. And you can find your signs anywhere. I like, I'll notice like angel numbers on car number plates or phones, like I'll get double numbers, triple numbers, that kind of thing. But also at the same time, though, it'll be like I might see a street name and it'll be there'll be a resonation with it, or I walk past someone in the street and I'll hear part of a conversation that resonates with you. So this is kind of saying being open to receive messages from spirit and guidance and direction. So number fours, I feel like you're very much like wanting to make these changes, but it's like you're waiting for that confirmation that you're making the right choice. This is the card for you to start saying, well, be open to receive those messages and don't dismiss them. And the other thing as well is like if I see a triple number, I will instantly try to be what mindful of what I was thinking of at that time because it's giving you an answer to the question that you're thinking about. So I want to say that it is that time, especially over the next 6 to 8 weeks, being aware of what you're seeing. And if you're seeing repetitive triple numbers a lot, that's because they're saying that you're not listening to what you're asking for, and they're trying to give you the confirmation that you're making the right choice or the right decision. But always listen to your gut as well, because when you get those signs and you get those numbers, you get this little ping that goes off inside you that's like, yeah, I know that's the right decision to do. And it might not always be the easiest decision that you're literally crying. This is exactly what I needed to hear. Oh, you're more than welcome. And I'm so sorry to
Grateful.
hear that there's a breakup going on as well. I am so, so sorry to hear this. But as I was about to say, you get that little ping inside. And sometimes it might not be the choice or the decision that you want to make, but it's the choice and the decision you need to make. And they are the hardest ones to do. But when you know that you're doing it for the right reasons, when you know you're doing it for being in your true power and in your true happiness, eventually, not saying right in the moment, but eventually, that's when you know, will look back and go, I knew I made the right decision. I knew I made the right choice. So I hope that makes sense.
Oh, thank you very much, Minty. Well
No,
said.
you're welcome. How many more numbers have we got?
We have one. Last but not least, we have number 6. So
Awesome. Let's do it.
did
Here
not miss
we
number 6,
go.
Dana. We're doing it now. Perfect timing. Who else had
Perfect
number 6?
time. Everything happens at precisely the right time. Precisely the
Yep.
right time. So much great energy.
Giving you
Ah,
the
Michael. Thank you, mate. Thank you, dude. So here we go. We have gone to the UFO one. We've gone to the UFO one. Now I've got the card hiding. Now for me, hmm, I feel like I'm sorry to say number sixes. I feel like I wouldn't. Oh, how do I say this? I'm going to have to say it straight. Why do I feel like people are trying to pull the wool over your eyes, number six? Why do I feel like there's a bit of a conflict or a bit of an issue going on? And it's like I feel like you know the truth, but you're waiting for the truth to come out because what I'm being shown here, whatever is being hidden, is going to be revealed very, very soon. This one kind of says to me, it's about being mindful of what you're saying. Maybe it's a time to bite your tongue. I always say sometimes we have to say to some people, give them enough rope and let them hang themselves. And I don't mean that in a disrespectful or rude way. It's a phrase that we use back in the UK. I presume you might use it here. I'm not sure. But what it means is let someone trip themselves up. I want to say that there's either someone who's lying, who's deceiving, you know it in your heart, you know it in your soul. And it's one of those where I want to say within the next 4 weeks, this truth is going to be coming out. And it's going to be one of those where you are probably going to be owed a lot of apologies. It's up to you whether it's too little or too late from the apology from that particular person. But this is where it's going to allow you to stand in your truth and stand in your power as well. You've got the strength here. You don't have to prove yourself. This is the most important thing. This is where other people are going to really see the truth. And I keep getting this is a mixture of work and family for anyone that's chose number six. But it is one of those where don't be so quick to try and prove your innocence because your innocence will be proved and the person that is lying or deceiving is going to be shown for who they truly are very, very soon. So I hope that all
Karma doesn't
helps, and
need
I hope
help,
that all
you
makes
know?
sense.
Just let karma unflow as it needs to. You don't need to give it any helping hand. It'll just got these things covered.
It will work on it. But let's do a card for everybody for
I love that. I
today.
was going to suggest that. Thank you. That'd be great. A card for the
Let's
collective.
do a
Thank you.
card. What Spirit wants us to know today. Rachel, I'm glad that I hope that does resonate, and I
Yeah, even
hope
if
it
you guys
helps.
didn't pick that right number, if it resonates, the message was for you.
Exactly. You know what? I've got this amazing, beautiful card to finish on today. We got celebrate. And celebrate can be anything. It might be a birthday, it might be an anniversary, but celebrate being here. Go do something fun today. Go and find your spark. Go and find that little bit of joy or happiness. It might be that you want to dance around your kitchen. It might be that you want to go for a walk in the park, taking the dog for a walk or something like that. It might be that you want to go bowling or axe throwing or something like that. I mean, I quite like axe throwing, it's quite good fun. But today is a day to really, really celebrate that you are here, you are alive, there's lots of love in the world. That's what we need to focus on, not the negative rubbish that goes on the bloody TV that they want us to all think.
Mhm.
Celebrate that there are friendships here. Even on this page here today, you've all come together in this beautiful collective energy that you can all actually, you've all shared a moment together. You've all shared this time together. Brings so much joy, brings so much happiness, brings so much love into it. Use that energy to find your spark for doing something new. And maybe find a ginger to cook in the kitchen as well, a ginger British guy. Michael will know what I'm on about there.
They were like one of those.
But this is about really enjoying, embracing the day. You know what? Even if it's absolutely hammering it down with rain, I love the rain because it's so refreshing. Get outdoors, go and get soaked. If it's beautiful and sunshine, go and get sunburned like me. No, you don't necessarily have to get sunburned. That's not necessarily, I'm just, yeah, just me. But be out in the nature. Go and embrace it. Go and enjoy it. Go and say hello to a random person and make them smile. That's what this world needs.
Aw, beautiful.
So I hope that
You are
helps.
such a bright light, Minty. Thank you for brightening up our day and bringing us some joy and just giving us a little insight. And it's just such wonderful. Thank you, Tina. I also agree, Minty. You have lovely energy, and it's always so wonderful to connect with you.
Oh, thank you so much, Laura. And I really appreciate you inviting me back on again. You know, I love coming on your page and that as well. And I love meeting all you guys as well. And it's been a real pleasure to be here.
I'm going to share your page, Minty's tarot reading and mediumship reading. Minty also does phenomenal mediumship readings as well for those of you who would like to connect with a loved one in spirit, or to connect with your guides, or to have some kind of, honestly, Minty is kind of freaky with his premonitions and how accurate they can be. So if you
I love
guys
that.
have
I am a
premonitions,
freak.
heed them,
But
because
yeah,
I haven't seen Minty be wrong yet, to be fair. So
oh, thank you. But yeah, if anyone would like to book me for a one-to-one private reading, I'm doing online as a video call on WhatsApp or Messenger. Drop me a message. I charge 50 UK pounds for a reading. They're around about 40 to 45 minutes. I do work to UK times while I'm over here in the States, but if you are elsewhere in the world, I can always accommodate time zones. We can always, oh, thank you, Kath. I really appreciate that. I can always accommodate to different time zones. So, and I can take PayPal bank transfer as well for the payments. But if you would like to book us for a reading, give us a message and let me see
and
if
he does readings
we
on
can
his
arrange
page
some.
as well. So make sure that you follow along. You can get some readings on his page too. And your videos are adorable and fun as well. So thank you, Minty, for brightening our day. We're very grateful.
Oh, thank you so much. And you can also find me on TikTok is where I do my lives. It's
Nice.
Minty May 79. There are quite a few fake accounts of me, so please be mindful. Please be careful
Cool. Thank you,
because there are a
everybody,
lot
for
out
today.
there.
I love you all. I hope you all have a magical day, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Take care,
Thank you
everybody.
all so much. Take care all. Bye bye.
Bye, everyone.